This is an RX 5700 XT. If you were to look it up on eBay right now, you might could find it anywhere from $120 to $160, depending on how patient you are. It's got 8 gigabytes of VRAM, so it can do pretty good at 1080p and 1440p with the right settings. And today we're going to be testing it in Halo Infinite. All right, so the specs we're rocking with to test this graphics card are the i5-12600K, great processor, middle of the road, to at least give us a good idea for gaming, not going to bottleneck this at all, and 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, and we're running at 5600 megahertz. And of course, GPU-Z shows that we have the 5700 XT there. So let's hop into the games. All right, so we're in Halo Infinite, and they threw us into a game in the middle, but hopefully we can get enough for you guys to kind of see. We're doing the medium preset settings at 1440p to start with, and we're gonna see what our FPS numbers are like. And I have no idea what kind of game mode that we're in. It's like some kind of zero gravity something other, but I'll take it, I guess. Oh my goodness. Apparently they just throw these giant boxes at you and you die immediately. I have no idea what's going on, but anyway, apparently I can knock my own shields off. That's cool. But our FPS numbers, 82 FPS on medium settings at 1440p in Halo Infinite, it's a pretty demanding game. Like it's nothing too crazy. I don't know how far I can throw those. Ooh, that goes pretty far. Yeah, I got one. Let's go. Oh, self-destruction. Wonderful. I'm sitting at 80 FPS. That's not too bad. I mean, it's pretty smooth. 1% lows are at 65. This is a weird game mode, that's for sure. I don't know that I've ever seen. Wow, that's so strange. Such a strange game mode. Oh, I got another one. Let's go. Oh, he got me. But we're rocking right at 80 FPS. Let's see what happens though when we lower the FPS numbers down to 75, which is going to be 1080p. Let's see how that affects our FPS numbers. Got another one. Oh, unfortunate. So we're sitting kind of close to like 120-ish FPS. My average went up a little bit. We're sitting kind of close to like 120-ish FPS. My average went up a little bit. Nice, let's go. Let's go. So like we're a little over 100 FPS. Sometimes it's around 120. Low settings, you could probably get a solid 120 FPS if you wanted. But this these FPS numbers are not too bad. Oh my gosh, I just almost fell off the map. That would have been tragic. But over 100 FPS at 1080p, and we got right at like 80 FPS at 1440p. These are medium settings, which I think is pretty solid. I would show you some low settings, but unfortunately, Halo requires you to restart the game. And I just don't feel like restarting every time I need to change the settings. So just know you could get a little bit more FPS if you lowered the settings again, but medium's probably... Ah, man, I killed myself again. Dadgummit. Unfortunate. But our FPS average went up to like 111, so that must be closer to where we're staying. Or maybe it just hasn't come down since I switched it. Every time I try to reset the counter, it like pauses the game because of the buttons, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Well, overall, it was a really smooth experience. It was the weirdest game mode I've ever played in Halo Infinite, but if I don't pick like quick play, it takes forever to get into a game. But if you want to see this GPU in a different video, then, go click up here.